This is News Fighters, where we fight the news so you don't have to. With Dylan Behan.
Hell yes, welcome to the Newsfighters Headlines of the Week, written and presented by me, Dylan Bain, the Rob Stokes of news comedy. First up.
Good evening. New South Wales has a new premier tonight, the youngest in the state's history.
Yes, he's so young that nobody in Sydney seems to know his name.
Who's the new premier?
Dominic Perrottet.
Who's that?
I can't pronounce the surname. Yep, Perrott, whatever.
Yeah, Dominic, I can't remember his last name.
Now, first of all, there was one major trait that all the media seem to focus on. See if you can spot it.
A staunch Catholic with staunch Catholic views.
Dominic Perrottet has conservative views as a staunch Catholic.
Yes, I love the Australian media. How dare a political leader be religious? So yes, Perrottet is a staunch Catholic, but do we have any proof he's a staunch Catholic? He's not just saying he's religious to curry favour with the religious right, is he? Is there any proof at all that he's a staunch Catholic?
The devout Catholic also juggles being dad to his 6 children.
That probably proves that he's a devout Catholic. Yes, right, okay. Moving on, the New South Wales State Opposition Leader Chris Minns wouldn't be dragged into the media mud pit over Dominic Perrottet's religious views for a very good reason.
I mean, it'd be a bit hypocritical for me to criticise Dominic Perrottet for being a practising Catholic when I'm a practising Catholic.
Oh, come on, Chris Minns. Being a hypocrite is what being a politician's all about. Do your job. All right, now to royal showbiz news.
It's time to stop talking about it and take action. That was the message from Prince William in a new documentary about climate change.
Yes, that's right. Prince William has decided to stop talking and do something, and the something is talking on TV with David Attenborough. Or at least he's not like Prince Harry and has a podcast. Meanwhile, in global climate news, Scott Morrison has announced, like many backpackers on Kentucky, he's going to skip Glasgow.
The PM has given his strongest indication yet that he won't be attending the climate talks in Glasgow 4 weeks from now.
I know there's a lot of international interests, but the interest I'm focused on is that of Australians, where they live and what this plan will mean for them.
Yeah, I think most Australians' interests are in them not dying of climate change from global emissions. Geez, this guy, when the whole country's on fire, he goes to Hawaii, and when there's a conference to stop the whole world being on fire, he's like, nah, I don't want to go. In potential world war news,
nearly 80 Chinese military aircraft entering Taiwan's airspace in the last 3 days.
Wow, this is starting to look really serious for Taiwan. I think we need to send some high-level diplomats over there to show our support during this difficult time. What's the highest profile diplomat we can manage? The absolute top-notch, best of the best we can send there.
Tony Abbott has landed in Taiwan, an independent democracy of 23 million people, long claimed by China.
High-profile visitors have arrived in Taiwan. Former Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott.
Yes, Taiwanese TV there calling Tony Abbott high-profile, showing they've clearly never heard of Tony Abbott, who's so low-profile he couldn't even win an election in his own seat. I don't know about you, but I hope Tony Abbott's Chinese is better than his French.
Je m'appelle, vous appelle Louise. I'm just trying to remember my schoolboy French.
All right, that's the Newsfighters headlines of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably going to take next week off, but in the meantime, check us out on your podcasting app or on Twitter and Instagram at NewsFightersPod or on the web at newsfighters.com. Thanks for listening, keep fighting, and bye for now.